It's still kind of dark here. Well, I turned on a hallway light, and it's just one of those days outside where it's been gray. It looks like it's one of those days you can't even tell what time it is today because it's so overcast and cold for once. We live in South Texas, San Antonio to be precise, and winter for us is pretty much like 10-minute doses every 3 weeks, and we're getting some cold. But anyway, so what this is the 1990 Kenner Batmobile. This of course is from Batman, the 1989 movie starring Michael Keaton, Jack Nicholson, and Kim Basinger. Anyway, um, it's actually one. It's actually gosh. In hindsight, I remember really looking forward to this movie, but this movie ages the same way Inframan did for me. It was great when I saw it when I was younger, and then the more and more that I watch it now, it's just the fact that Tim Burton and the screenwriter had absolutely no idea what who how Batman was. That it's actually a terrible movie. Um, Caesar Romero is actually better as the Joker than Jack Nicholson. Come at me, bro. I mean, let's face it. What anyway? Jack Nicholson is like number four on my list of five Jokers of all time. And yeah, so anyway, I'm digressing. This is the 1999 and 1990 Kenner Batmobile. The gentleman who wanted this one, George, it started its life out as the zebra printed camouflage Batmobile that we never saw, but it's actually a pretty accurate representation of the Batmobile when you don't have a figure and scale to measure up with it. But with that said, I mean, it looks like a Batmobile. So what he had me do, nothing's screwed together yet. It's pretty sizable as you can see. Um, and the first thing that I had to do, gosh, and I may have gone over it for the first video, but let me try to get a contrast shot angle here of these parts right here, and you will not see a seam on there right now. It's not perfect, but it is a lot better than what it was before. And one of the things that George really wanted me to do was get rid of all the toy functions on this. So there was a little button switch that you would press and it shot this out like a missile, and that was reset, glued in, and then I just kind of did a lot of body work right there on the plastic. Um, this main body, this plastic took really well to all kinds of sanding, and it took well to the bondo. There were some sinkholes along here where you could see the injector pins. Ooh, there's a little bit of an imperfection that I gotta sand out right there. So one more coat. Anyway, these two parts I may have spoken about before. I spent a couple of months working on these parts, and that I would work on them for 3 days straight, sand them, prime them, get them almost flawless, or what I thought was flawless, and as soon as I would shoot the primer on there, more flaws would show up. And so basically, this rubberized plastic right here does not take well to sanding. It didn't take well to having the seam shaved down. It didn't take well to any primers. It didn't take well to any kind of filler, any kind of leveling material. It was just cranky as hell, and I had to take some time here and there just to kind of work on them, and in order not to bite them or throw them against the wall, I would just put them down and promise myself that I would come back to them. But all that work paid off. Let me see. I think it's this way. The guns still pop out, but for time's sake, George has been waiting for me to do this for a really long time now. So let me see if I can get focus there. There we go. Guns have been weathered. It's a little subtle right now there for me, so I'm probably gonna come back and hit them again, just to bring out the detail that's on there. I didn't bother with the seam right there, so it's still gonna be going right along the top right there, down the center. But geez. Anyway, let me see if I can get that back over, and voila, there you go, magic. So this is where I'm at on the Batmobile. I think I'm just about done. If I haven't mentioned it already, I'm going to be putting a big bright amber LED back in that jet exhaust area. I was upsold on these little canisters at the electronics store. Turns out that the guy who works there does model cars and just happened to be using these as well. So he turned me on to these, so I'm thankful. It really adds to the finish rather than having just a little LED sticking out the back end right there. These little spots were drilled out from behind, and I just backed them up with some milky white plastic material. The LEDs back there are burning a little hot in spots right there, so I may have to back them up before I close it up permanently. But that's it for this one right now. I've kind of been rambling on and on. So this one will be going back to its forever home pretty soon. And I'll have one more update on that before I send it out, I hope. But anyway, guys, one more look across the top. But you guys have fun, take care, peace out. And this is the Kenner Batmobile that has been repainted, resurfaced, and has added LEDs and lights. Well, excuse me, has added LEDs for detail. I still have to do a 9x12 base for this thing, so a little bit more on that one. But anyway, guys, you have fun, take care, peace out, and we'll see you again. If you like what you see here, please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, hit the little bell to get a notification whenever I decide to put a video up, because I'm erratic at best at this. But again, if you like what you see and wanna get something from us, feel free to email us at samuraigeekdesigns@gmail.com. Feel free to reach out to us through Instagram, Facebook at Samurai Geek Designs, and we will see you again. Thanks.